Go for it.
Okay. Well, this is a 657B on this end, anyways, and pretty standard rear engine setup, push block, set up for push pull. So it's got a hook on the back. Bull's regular size. It does have the sideboards on it for sand or loam. Typically with this company you'll see the longer bowls because they do a lot of sand, so you don't have to have a heaper with the longer bowl, but you can still get a quote-unquote full load.
Can I ask one simple question?
Yep.
Is it big enough to live in?
It is pretty big. Not quite big enough to live in, but you could probably stay overnight if you had to, you know. It's cozy, we'll say.
Now, would you say there's anything special about this this buggy here?
Well, you'll see that it doesn't actually say 6 because we're missing the 6 portion of this, and you'll see that it also says T. While the T is in regards to the front end, it's not an actual T series, but if we pan over to the front a bit, you'll see that the T stands for, oh my god, it's got a fucking tractor.
And what style tractor would that be?
That would be a D10N, or used to be a D10N. Now it's more kind of like a side boom setup, but you'll see that it doesn't have a side boom or a dozer front end on it. We kind of go around to the front a little bit further. They've taken off the blade for weight reasons. And we've got a scraper hard nose. Now because the blade isn't there, they're going to end up putting a counterweight on the front just to help balance the undercarriage a little bit better. You'll see that even there you can see it's kind of lifting a bit. And because it'll never really get run in reverse, you're not going to have much undercarriage wear even in third gear tracking around. And the advantage of this pull type scraper over regular pull type tractor scraper is that
It's got a shitload more power.
yeah, well, with the rear engine, even when it's wet, you know, tractor pull type scrapers work way better. But with that rear engine on the back, even if it is the older B series, there's very little that you're not going to be able to gouge the fuck out of with this thing. Let me tell you, you put a green guy on there, that's a big hole right there. So you'll see why it's not really a D10N, because they've got a 57G cab on there.
I'd say it's like a D10G.
And it's on the side, so basically the exact same as the scraper. So hydraulic lockout, dozer brake, 2 accelerator pedals because there's 2 engines, just like a regular scraper. That's not a G seat, I don't think. It looks more like a... I don't even know what that is. What kind of seat is that? Because the dozers don't have... Yeah, but out of what? Track loader? No, the dozers don't have the adjustable armrest, do they? No. Not that flip-up style. But it's not a G because you can't adjust the swivel. It's bolted down. So I don't know what kind of seat that is, but... And then you steer it with a steering wheel. You notice it's a G dash, but E series gauges. G series gauges up here, which is interesting. G controls, but a dozer shifter. Interesting. And then looks the exact same as any other scraper, except you go pretty much anywhere you want, and has an assload of power.